Hey, what's going on, guys? So as promised, here's my video of everything I picked up at Flashback Weekend 2014. Got a lot of really cool stuff that I'm extremely excited about. I got some really nice artwork, a couple of things I was not expecting to pick up, and then I got my Phantasm poster right behind me here that's all signed up that I'll show at the end of the video. For all the artists that I talk about, I'll put links down below so you can check them out, see what else they have besides the things that I happen to pick up. And yeah, let's get right on into it. First thing I want to talk about is I got to meet Dustin McNeill, who just put out his book Phantasm Exhumed. I was speaking with him a little bit before the convention. I didn't even know he was going to be there till a couple days beforehand, so it's really cool to meet Dustin. He also had Kristen Deem at his table, who had worked on a couple of the Phantasm films, so it was really nice to meet her as well. And she's responsible for creating the name Jebediah Morningside. So if you know your Phantasm films, you know what that name is. I'm not going to spoil that for anybody who hasn't seen them, but if you've not seen the Phantasm movies, get your ass out there and watch them right now because they're phenomenal. So Dustin and Kristen, both really nice people. I was really glad to have met them. And I got a print from Dustin's table, and really cool print here. You have like a female Reggie type character in the front with the Cuda behind her, and then you got that catchphrase there, you shoot to kill or you don't shoot at all. So really excited to get this print, add this to the wall with my other Phantasm stuff, and Dustin and Kristen, was really glad I got to meet both of you. So the next artist I got some stuff from is Ness, and Chris is a super cool dude. I was speaking with him a little bit before the convention too, so I was really excited to go check out the artwork he had, and he had two things that was just singing to me, and I could not pass either of these up. He had a piece of Phantasm art that I fell in love with, and you know, you don't see a lot of Phantasm art as it is, let alone something from Phantasm Oblivion, which is the fourth film. So I had to scoop this up, and I absolutely love it. You got the tall man there looking down on one of the modified spheres from Oblivion, and this print is so cool. I love how this print looks. He had the original there with him as well, and he got to take a picture with Angus Scrim, who is the tall man, with his original print and his daughter. So, I mean, that's super cool. What a cool moment for him and stuff. But I absolutely love this print. Cannot wait to get this one on the wall either. And the other thing I picked up from him is that canvas that I showed in my first Flashback Weekend video. So I got that right here. And so there it is, just a little bit closer so you can see that. Again, you got the tall man walking through the doorway there with the spheres above his shoulder and the portal in front of him. So really cool stuff here. This was the only black and white one that he had left, so I was really happy to get this one and just absolutely love both of these. This was on the wall as soon as I got home from the convention, and it's going back up as soon as I'm done making this video here. But I know that Chris is going to be at Days of the Dead in Chicago coming up here in November, so if any of you are planning on going to Days of the Dead, make sure you stop by, show him some love, check out the stuff he's got. He has a lot of great artwork, and he's a local. He's from Schaumburg, so support him for sure. Really nice guy, so I will see you there, Chris. This next piece of art I just kind of stumbled across because I was walking around the floor and I saw a print of Ginger Snaps, which is the new artwork for Scream Factory. And so I'm looking at that, I was like, man, the guy that did that's here, that's pretty cool. So that is Joel Robinson, and I was checking out his artwork. We BS for a little bit, really nice down-to-earth guy, and I could have bought a ton of his pieces of art for sure, but the one that really was sticking out to me, and I do not have a print for this movie anywhere, and I was just like, you know, I think it's about time I get one of these. And the coloring on this, it was just drawing me in, so I got Suspiria. And man, Suspiria is such an awesome film, but this is a beautiful print. Like, I love the coloring that he has on this. It really captures how the film looks to me. You know, Argento, the way that he uses his coloring in his film and all that just to create mood and atmosphere. I really feel that Joel did a good job capturing that in the print here. So really like this print, really happy to get my hands on that, so cool stuff, Suspiria. Next artist I've got some prints from is Steve Jencks, and I had met him a couple years ago, and I picked up two prints from him, which unfortunately got completely demolished in a flood that we had, so I was able to recover one of them this year, thank God, and the other one he doesn't have anymore. It's for Phantasm 2, but he did say he's probably going to be redoing that, so if he does, I will definitely be on the lookout to pick that one up again. But we got 4 prints from him. He's a really cool dude. I love the way that he does his art. It's such a unique way to present art, I feel. He basically takes a horror movie, puts it on an 11x17 print, and it's just a collage of things from the film. So I really like how he presents that. And first one here is for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. My girlfriend absolutely loves this movie, and you know, I like parts of it, but we did go see the musical for it, and I had a lot of fun with that. So that was really cool to do that. I would definitely go do that again. But I know Barry Bostwick will be at Days of the Dead in Chicago, so she's going to definitely get this signed up from him, and you know, we'll start following around to see who else is going to be doing conventions from Rocky Horror. But I've got that one. Next one, he did one for the first Phantasm, so definitely had to get this one. A buddy of mine actually got this one signed up by the whole cast, which looked really nice. So the coloring on here is really cool. I like the usage of the coloring on here, just like those soft colors with the blue and kind of like the grayish look. So I dig that. Next one I got was for They Live, and I love this movie. This is one of my favorite Carpenter films. They Live is awesome, so definitely had to grab this one. And the last one I got, which is the one I was able to recover, and I was so happy that he still had this one because I love this movie. There's a sequel coming that I cannot wait for, and you know, I'm starting to see more of this movie at conventions and stuff now. I didn't really see much on this film when it first came out, but I think it's gained a really big cult following now, and that is Trick or Treat. This is such an amazing movie. This is easily my top 10 favorite horror films ever. I would highly recommend checking this movie out if you have not seen it yet. It is phenomenal. It's basically like a Tarantino horror film. Like, that's what it reminds me of. If Tarantino did horror, this is similar to what I feel he would do. So, awesome, awesome print from him. Steve Jencks, killer artwork, man. All right, I got a couple more things real quick here before I get to the poster. That was all the artwork that I picked up. This next thing here, I met a guy named Scott in line for Reggie Banister, and we were talking the whole time we were in line, and he pulls this out, and he's just like, oh yeah, I've got this here, I'm going to be selling this. And I was like, dude, I'll grab it from you right now. So I did, and that was the Phantasm Laserdisc. So that's cool. I got it for a really fair price, I felt, too, and it's in pretty good condition. I mean, it is not beat up, really. I mean, just a little bit of wear on the corners, but nothing. I mean, this is old, and it's really cool to have this, so thanks, Scott. This is awesome, man. So 5 years ago when I met Reggie Banister, he was all out of CDs, so I wasn't able to get one. I do have Fool's Paradise, which was when it was called Reggie B and the Jizz and Yeah Doggies, but I wanted to get the new one. He was fully stocked up this year, which was awesome, so I got Reggie Banister Band, Naked Truth, and he just signed on there, hey Scott, stay naked, signature on the bottom. So really happy to get this. I've listened to it full through a couple times now, and it sounds good. I really enjoy the CD, a lot of good music, and I like both of them. I like Fool's Paradise a lot too. And I'll just show the inside here because I felt the presentation for this was really good. I really liked how they did this, but CD's missing there because I got it in the car, I've been listening to it. But you got that there when you flip in the folds there. You got the lyrics for the songs. And there's the back, so really happy to get my hands on this finally, so good stuff there. And before I forget, Don Coscarelli had some Ravager stuff at his table. I was hoping they were going to have something, and they had t-shirts there, which I was so excited for because I was like, hell yeah, I'm buying a t-shirt. So me and my girlfriend each got one. It's just the poster art, which is really cool, and you got the V there for the, you know, fifth film Ravager, the tall man in between there with the spheres coming out, and then Phantasm Ravager printed out on the bottom. So really happy to have this, and I was so glad to get something Ravager from there because I'm pretty sure it's going to be hard to find any kind of merchandise for that movie, so I was really happy to get something at the convention. Alright guys, that's everything I picked up. That's all the artwork. I got the Laserdisc, got the Reggie Banister CD, and got my Ravager shirt, so I'm going to kick over to the poster here and take you guys off the tripod. And let's get a look at the poster here. So I ended up doing the 27 by 40 there. I do have another poster, which was the Rob Long artwork. I know he was selling some of those, and there still may be some on eBay, so go check that out if he still has them on there. But his artwork is gorgeous, and I'll probably show that in another video here. But I wanted to get just the regular theatrical poster. This is a reprint. This is not an original. Doesn't really matter to me. I just want something to look nice to put up on the wall. So, but there it is, 27 by 40. Show the signatures real quick. I really like what Dom put on here. But for Scott, warning shots are bullshit. The signature, dig that. Got A. Michael Baldwin there, who plays Mike. Bill Thornbury, who plays Jody. Got Kathy Lester down here, wrote Meet Me in the Cemetery. And you got Angus Scrim, who signed it with Boy. And Reggie Banister, who I asked him to put on there Hot as Love, and he sure did. So that was cool. I really love that. So that's the poster. 27 by 40 of the original Phantasm poster, all signed up, so super happy to have that, and that will be going right next to my Evil Dead one. Alright guys, so that's everything I picked up at Flashback Weekend 2014. Like I said, I will put the links down below so you can check out the artist, and go check out Dustin McNeill and his book Phantasm Exhumed. And I know I got a lot of new subscribers from that Phantasm cover video I did, so thank you guys very much for checking out my channel and subscribing. I really appreciate it. That was a lot of fun to make. Took a long time, but it's really rewarding at the end, so I want to do more of those videos. It takes me a while to get them together, but if you guys have any ideas for movie themes, horror movies, or you know, whatever, anything, just leave me a comment on any one of my videos. Let me know what kind of themes you'd want to hear, because I definitely want to try to do some more of those. I know I want to do Jurassic Park and Star Wars at some point, but if you have any horror ideas or whatever, just let me know. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, and I will catch you all next time.